Welcome to Sheep Suit, the home of grazeable Christian thought. Today's Brain Graze: what is church for in our era, the information age, going forward? The main reason I started doing these Sheep Suit videos is because over the decades, I've seen Christianity lose and lose and lose in our culture, and evil win and win and win. And in the last few years, I've seen horrors out of what would have been dystopian science fiction a few decades ago. But we're living it. Christianity needs to stop losing. And like any person or group that's losing, winning will require change. Change what? Well, to me, the change needs to be from process to community. In other words, changing what Christians do when they get together from being processed by a few elite through an unchanging rote set of ceremony hoops to actually functioning as a community. I don't belong to a church, but I visit churches. And mainly what I see are a bunch of zombies, people with their weekend brain, kind of all chilled out, not out to accomplish anything, walking into big buildings and sitting through a hypnotizing process, which always involves being blasted by loud music and being yelled at by the one special person among them who gets paid to yell at them. Then everybody leaves and gets on about their Sunday. And that's why I don't belong to a church. I did belong to a church for 10 years and went to all the required meetings, Sunday morning worship, often Sunday evening worship, and midweek Bible study. I even led Bible studies for quite a number of years. And all I have to show is two old loyal friends. Now, that's true wealth, but I don't have the time to reproduce that, and I belong to this church in my younger years where lasting friendships are formed. It's not so easy now. I can't count on that happening. So if all church is music blasting and yelling, I prefer to at least sample a variety of ways to do that. That way, I'm not forsaking meeting together, so you can't use that Hebrews clobber verse on me. But I wish it wasn't this way. It seems that with our mind-boggling and world-changing advances in technology, we can electronically be in so many places at once and experience anything we want whenever we want. Music, crank up anything, anywhere with the proper device. Sermon, there are untold thousands recorded out there that you can listen to anytime. Bible, dozens of English translations, a few mouse clicks away. I don't need to go anywhere to have an elite, holy group of humans do Christian things for me that I can't get anywhere else whenever I want, and practically whenever I want. And this has been the case for quite a while. The only thing I can't do whenever and wherever I want is to be in physical reality with other Christians functioning as Christians. What would that even look like? We have some clues from the New Testament and the writings of the 2nd century. Hey, many of you don't believe it, but Christians just kept writing. Christian writing didn't stop with the Bible. It just kept going. And you can learn a lot about those writings from the 2nd and 3rd century about what Christian life was like. But relying on technology gives us amazing powers. It can also be very isolating. I spend most of my day on my computer. I've got a new X addiction, get it, that I'm trying to keep under control. I can go for days, even weeks, without an adult conversation with another human, and when it happens, it's different from posting stuff on X or sending a text or an email. It's humans relating to each other in real time. It's not the same as anything else. What if churches made it a priority to facilitate this? There would still be organization, people taking responsibility for various functions in the group. There would still be a teaching function, but it would be more like teaching people to fish rather than giving them their fish for the week. Teach the sheep how to find their own grass and graze, rather than throw them a bale of dry grass from a distance once a week. My analogies are not that great, but what would be great is a little more humanity in my churchianity. That's all for now. Keep the wool out of your eyes.